Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of 30 Days of Recovery. I am Travis the Featherhawk Snyder, and I am a person in long-term recovery. And what that means for me is I haven't had a mind or mood-altering chemical for over 5 years. As a direct result of that choice, I have seen incredible improvements throughout my recovery and through this new pathway in life. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm very thankful today, and I try to keep gratitude in my heart. And so 30 Days of Recovery is something that I challenge myself to do. Every day in August, I'm picking a topic and something related to recovery, and I'm simply and humbly sharing my lived experience based on that topic with the hopes of reaching people in Schuylkill County and beyond. And so today, speaking of those challenges, today's topic for day 17 is creating challenges. And right off the top of my mind, when I think about creating challenges, I do think about, my life in addiction and my life before recovery. Boy, did I have a way of creating challenges for myself. I sure did find myself in a whole lot of trouble and a whole lot of really negative situations. I sure did challenge myself by not being able to live responsibly and healthy, not being able to keep jobs, falling behind on bills, always getting in trouble, being in the court systems, always being on probation. I mean, boy, did I create lots of challenges for myself, and ultimately how those challenges I created a lot of challenges in the lives of the people around me, my family, and my community. And let me tell you, I was really good at it. I was really good at it. But I'm grateful today that by the grace of God, I'm no longer creating challenges that are chaotic. Today, I can tell you that I have been blessed to create positive challenges. And this is something that I think all people can embrace, creating different challenges in our lives, doing those things that we don't think we're capable of, and, taking those really good ideas that we have and actually following through with them. And so from my experience, I know in recovery, I knew that recovery was going to be that first great challenge, but I decided to choose that life. And as I started to learn and grow in my recovery, I started to realize that I'm capable of incredible things. And so I started to take the ideas and all of these those dreams and goals and just really what I wanted to do in my life, and I started to really come to the terms with that these are all possible things. But I knew that I was going to have to create these things. I was going to have to create that challenge. I was going to have to challenge myself to follow through with those ideas and not just dismiss them. And so just a small example of that is when I decided to start getting into branding and marketing and making cool products and accessories and clothing. I knew that I had to challenge myself to learn how to do a graphic design program with the new era of media with modern technology and everything being shared on the internet. Having a graphic design capabilities was super important, especially because I'm a do-it-yourselfer kind of person. I'm a creative person, and I like to do things on my own. So I had to challenge myself to learn a graphic design program. But that's just one small tidbit, one small challenge. And I can tell you that a lot of times we can kind of get comfortable. We can get into a place where we stop challenging ourselves to do new and different things, whether it be something to improve and learn something new, educating ourselves or furthering our education, or maybe it's something physical. Maybe we have some kind of fitness goal or health goal, weight loss goal, whatever it may be. Maybe there's some kind of goal. We've always wanted to be a cook. We wanted to learn how to cook. So creating challenges is such a really cool aspect of recovery, because now, living a clean and sober and healthy life, it's kind of like these ideas aren't so far-fetched. And, eventually we end up, having a little bit of money to save. We end up keeping a job, so we start to get established and we start to, take root in prospering a little bit. And so But it doesn't always have to be necessarily that you have to wait that long to challenge yourself. Like, you could simply challenge yourself with something as basic as, I'm going to wake up and make my bed every morning for the next month. You know, I'm going to be more organized. I'm going to meditate at night. I'm going to study scripture, every day. I'm going to, creating a small challenge like I'm going to exercise 30 minutes each day. I'm going to take a walk every evening or every morning. I'm going to challenge myself to quit smoking. I'm going to challenge myself to no longer drink soda. I'm going to challenge myself to be kind to everybody at my workplace. I mean, this is limitless as far as creating these challenges for ourselves. But, in recovery, growing as a person and spiritually and, even physically, if you're getting into the fitness things, creating those challenges it's a good thing. It's something that you can really focus your energy on. It's a great method to a coping mechanism for doing the opposite of negative things. It's a great way to relieve stress, especially if you're getting into fitness. It's a great outlet for relieving tension and anxiety by creating goals. And it can be something so, like I said, so simple as, being more organized, to, like all the way up into a really big goal where I want to start my own business or take a business I already have and improve it. But ultimately creating those challenges falls right in line with coming up with goals. But for me personally, I love to challenge myself. 30 days of recovery, this has been a tough thing, coming up with 30 different topics, getting on, producing a video every day, and, just speaking from the heart, and that's a challenge for me. I mean, it's I do struggle coming up with topics, but what I do is I usually pray and then something comes to me. But this was just a challenge to me personally, and and if you can come up with challenges that benefit other people or share positive energy with the people and spaces around you, then that's even an added bonus. So, in your recovery, it's a one day at a time process, but don't be afraid to create challenges, big or small, and really see what you're capable of, especially living a new, clean, and sober life, because there is just so much more great satisfaction, and it's a much more humbling experience when you did it as a result of a great source of love moving through your heart. So that's it for 30 Days of Recovery. Thank you for tuning in again, and we'll see you tomorrow with another topic for day 18 as we move forward. Peace, everybody. God bless.